Alright, chat. This video is titled "Really Ranking Ash Ketchum's Gym Battles." Now, I know this is a series. I know this is an old video, but the most recent one just came out, and I'm like, why not just watch this on the channel? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's funny. So let's get into it, bruh. Let's see what we're talking about, bruh. Let's get it.
So some have been on record saying Ash Ketchum got some Mickey Mouse rings.
He really do though.
So I've decided to take the liberty of peeping each of his Kanto gym battles to decide on a performance rating from 1 to 10 and whether he deserved his wins or if they were a little...
Alright,
starting with...
No. Okay, one thing when it comes to anime and games, niggas love to talk about the games, but they never love to talk about the anime. The anime is way different from the games. There's way different strategies, moves are way more OP. Like my nigga Psychic. I'm sorry. Tell me how you defend against Psychic without just being a dark side. Like in the anime, it's broken. You're fucked. So obviously, rules are different. But this, no. I remember this one. I'm sure we all remember this.
Ash's first gym battle was painfully piss poor. Before he pulls up to the gym, he meets a mysterious man named Flint who sells rocks for a living. He basically tells him that there's no damn way in the deepest depths of hell he gonna be bro, especially with that little electric rat and his weak ass.
Well, then
Ash tells him to kick rocks.
Damn.
And decides to challenge Brock anyways. He walks in and there he is, posted. Before he knew how to smile, straight mean mugging. They get straight into it with Onyx versus Pikachu. Pikachu moves, bruh. At the sight of Onyx, bro runs back to Ash and tries to settle the different Pokemon himself. Man, if you don't quit bullshit and get ready to battle, Brock then gets Onyx to bind Pikachu. He starts to squeeze the fuck out of him. I knew Ash was in complete shambles when his ass tried to return Pikachu's Pokeball. Bro, you know, he knows, we know. He don't do that shit, bruh. Again, did you? Not only does he do that, but to try and get out of the bind, he just spams Thunder Shocks. Yeah, you're out league, buddy. This shit is so sad that Ash actually surrenders. Possibly the most shambolic debut a trainer could have to their journey. Flint catches Ash outside the gym and takes him home to comfort him about his loss. Because Ash is convinced he'll never beat Brock or get his badges. He then questions, if Brock is this nice at battling, how the fuck is bro not in the league trying to get his own badges? Flint's then like, hey, let me show you, and brings Ash outside Brock's crib where he's seen taking care of his 10 little siblings. Ash is like, well, where's his parents? His mom passed away when he was young, and his deadbeat ass dad decided to leave to sell rocks for a living. Damn, what a sad story. Alright, bro, here we go. I don't know if I got it in me to snatch his badge now. Ain't you just say you'd never beat him? Well, that's before you showed me he was a vulnerable little bitch. Flint then offers to help supercharge Pikachu's electrical ability using a generator, which they end up going through with. Can't lie, this seems closer to doping than training, because if this gets electric attacks to hurt ground types, that shit is not natural, bro. Get him tested. Ash pulls up again, and the 2v2 match starts with Pidgeotto versus Geodude. Pidgeotto, being a flying type, just gets clapped by the type mismatch, basically forcing Pikachu to beat 2 Pokemon. We get to see Pikachu's new power against Geodude, and yeah, bro, this is doping. What the fuck, man? This burnt ass muscly ball sack. Hell nah. Yuck. Brock's a little shook, but he sends out Onyx and get a rematch for the badge. Pikachu just starts tweaking in fear and starts sending electrical shocks everywhere. Brock binds him again, and Ash does fucking nothing. He does fucking nothing. Your sidekick is getting choked out by a rock stick, and you don't got the courage to command a move? Shit got so sad that Brock called out the battle and said he feels bad for hurting Ash's Pokemon. He's calling you a bitch, bro.
Damn,
bro. Ash responds to this? One of his straight thunderbolts from his reckless ass move earlier hit a sprinkler, and it started spraying all over the gym, including Onyx. Not only is he damaging the gym, but he used that water to take advantage of Brock's mercy and thundershock that damp Onyx, leaving him hurt on the ground. As Ash is about to deliver the final blow, Brock's siblings jump in the last second to stop him. Ash feels bad for using the sprinklers and forfeits. I ain't gonna lie, I'd
hell no.
But don't these swirly eyes mean the
Pokemon's you were done.
By that logic, bro already lost. But anyway, Ash somewhat nobly leaves the gym, technically 2 losses to Brock. As Ash is leaving, Brock catches up to him and decides to give him a sympathy badge and asks Ash to live out his dream of traveling and becoming the greatest Pokemon breeder ever. As he's about to bid him farewell, who else but Flint pulls up and reveals himself to have been Brock's dad the whole time. Who would have thought? He says he's ready to return to his family to let Brock pursue his adventures with Ash. I ain't gonna lie, bro could have did this. Like, whatever. Overall, Ash should really get a 0 out of 10. But since he got the realest side character a dude could ask for, I'm gonna give him +1. Shit was still Mickey Mouse though. We gonna add a bit to Mickey every single time some BS happens and see if we can build him all the way up by the last gym.
He didn't even win a battle, bruh.
The next gym is located at Cerulean City, and for some suspicious reason, Misty tried to convince everyone not to go. After some back and forth, Ash was eventually like, you know what, Misty? Sure. Really? Hell nah! And decides to go anyways. Once they arrive to the city, they find a crime scene where a store was robbed overnight for a massive hose and vacuum. Sounds like some freak shit to me, just saying. They also realize that Misty somehow disappeared along the way. Ash tries to get info about the gym from Brock, but Brock said he ain't snitching on a fellow gym leader, then leaves to handle his own business. Ash rolls up to the gym to find the gym leaders are actually a trio of divers called the Sensational Sisters. Damn, Pikachu, you looking ready to take a dive yourself? Mesmerized ass. Ash catches the sisters in the hallway after the performance and challenges them to a battle. You will not believe what they said. We kinda don't want to battle, huh? Why? Some brown-haired hunk from Pallet Town just swept through us so bad that all our Pokemon are like totally tired. Well, except for this one. I ain't battling a damn Goldeen. Well, aren't you a little pesky? Fine then, here you go.
What?
And Ash was about to take it for the free ski.
What are these gyms?
Bro! Luckily, someone stops this absolute piss take, and that someone is Misty,
bro? He's handing out badges without battling, bro.
well. Turns out Misty is the fourth ugly duckling type of sister, and she left the gym to follow her own path as a trainer. I'm like, oh, that's so touching, but unfortunately for Misty, she ain't gonna get her moment, because this is a water gym with a pool. So one Thunderbolt and Pikachu gonna make light work of this. If he agreed to battle, this little rat refused to battle just because it was Misty. Man, Pikachu, if you don't stop being a bitch and like this damn pool up. Ash resorts to using Butterfree, and Misty chooses Starmie. They have some pretty underwhelming battling with some tackles and water guns before Ash starts spamming powder moves just for Starmie to keep washing it off. The whole time this is happening, Misty's sisters are just hating on the side. You think she got a chance? Bitch, fuck no. I don't know why she acting like she not feeling his ass either. See ya, see ya. As the battle continues, each switch to Pidgeotto and Starmie respectively, and Ash is gaining the upper hand.
Staryu and a Starmie.
Team Rocket. They're here to suck up all the water to make the water types in the gym vulnerable to being caught. Can't lie, this is not the freak shit I had in mind, but this is still strange. But the only Pokemon they catch is not a water type, but Pikachu, who somehow let himself fall into the pool. Bro, this dumbass Pikachu has been a straight liability this whole time.
Get rid of him,
bro.
To
stop being useless and Thunderbolt the whole gym, which he does. Spoiling
all of a sudden he wants to
What does this mean for the battle, though? Does it get postponed, rescheduled, continued? No, he just gets the badge.
What the fuck?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious he could have won with Pikachu, but he didn't technically win. And not gonna lie, just for allowing himself to get bitched by Pikachu, he lost some aura. So I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10, and we're gonna add Mickey shoes. Speaking of annoying electric rats, we then get Surge.
Bro, what are these battles, bro? They're just handing him the gym badge, you know he's not winning the battle, bro. What are we doing?
Now, Surge was something different. This man was such a crazy-ass battler that when they went to the Pokemon Center to heal up before the battle, every patient in there was because of Surge. And they all looked to be on the verge of death. It was so bad that when Pikachu saw a Pidgey get rolled in, he said, bro, I ain't battling that nigga. Ash, you really want to see me end up in the hospital, broski? After all we've been through, look at how persistent he's being. After some convincing, they eventually get to the gym. And there he is, standing at 7'9", the motherfucking Crimson Chin, Lieutenant Surge. My next challenger's a cute one. Yo, unhand her! He's told that Ash is the real challenger. He's like, hey, look at this little baby trainer right here with this little baby Pikachu. Ash is like, hey, why are you calling my Pikachu a baby? I'll show you right now, little baby boy. Now this is what it looks like when you let your Pikachu's balls drop a little bit. Hello. And he sends out a Raichu. And they got twin emotes. Talking about ain't no damn way you finna beat us. Pikachu gets fired up, but I'm sorry, their battle is just sad. Raichu tanks a Pikachu Thundershock, hits him with his own, and lays him out cold. Apparently he's not
like that?
To go for more, but after a mega punch and a mega kick, he gets folded again. This shit was such a sad watch that Team Rocket from outside the gym can't even believe it. Hey, if the twerp's little rat is getting walloped, maybe we should catch Raichu instead. Meow, that's damn! Was it that bad of a suggestion? Anyways, Pikachu gets sent straight to the hospital, and Bro's pride is hurt. At this point, Ash is given the opportunity to evolve Pikachu to Raichu with a Thunderstone to get stronger. Pikachu looks at it salivating like it's an Infinity Stone and he's Thanos, but eventually says, hey, fuck that! I ain't evolving to no damn Raichu! That long tail, fake earring having, fat ass orange squirrel having a Raichu! Fuck that! I'm the mascot of this bitch. I ain't switching up. How about you add more to my bag than that little ass Thundershock, and maybe we can do some damage? And that's what they did. In round 2, the battle starts pretty grim again. Heard you was talking shit about my tail. How it feel then, huh? This long, skinny ass tail. Oh, and you said I'm fat, huh? How fat? How fat? How fat? Holy. So it turns out Brock gave Ash a strategy of using Pikachu's speed and his ability to learn agility since Raichu can't learn it after evolving. Raichu counters the speed by just fucking up the whole gym with a massive thunderbolt. Somehow Bro dodged it by T-posing. That attack used up all of Raichu's juice, which gave Pikachu an opening to finish the job with quick attack, and boom, he got his badge. So, did get caught the first time, but he had a sick strategy by using speed, even though it's technically Brock's idea. Pikachu stood on business by not evolving, and victory wasn't handed to him. So for that, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10, and I'm gonna leave Mickey untouched.
See, that's how a gym battle should be. Not this, oh, you helped us out, or you showed mercy, or you know, you were kind of good. Here's the gym. No, it's you beat me. Here's the gym badge. No sympathy badges and oh, you saved us. No, just beat them in a battle. Get the gym. That's how it should be, bro. What is this weak ass handing it out? Where's my mouse?
I wish I could say the same about the next one, because you're gonna have to strap in. So the BS starts before they even get to the stage. As this group is lost, a fucking creepy little girl just appears out of nowhere and runs away, causing
this shit scared me as a kid.
Falls off a cliff and almost dies. After some clutchness from Bulbasaur, the gang finally sees Saffron City and head over. As soon as they walk in, two absolute baddies welcome Ash with a smooch on the cheek for being the millionth visitors to Saffron City. They tell them they've earned prizes, and as they're bringing them over to where they can grab it, they reveal themselves as being Team Rocket. Y'all thought they were bad. They then kidnap Pikachu as per usual, but this time someone comes to their rescue. She saves Pikachu and then teleports everyone out to Saffron City Gym. How convenient.
What?
Right before they enter, a mysterious
no one's questioning this?
That there's no way in hell they finna win, and then darts off. Like, the fuck is this drive-by dick ride?
Yeah,
anyways, Sabrina's gym turns out to be a training facility for psychics, so that they can truly connect with psychic Pokemon. And this man here tells them they need to learn the art for challenging Sabrina. I says, man, fuck the bullshit, bro. I can bend a spoon too. Now, where the fuck is Sabrina? They finally get ushered to the room, and the gym leader is revealed to be the little girl. She accepts Ash's challenge on the condition that the group agrees to play with them forever if Ash loses. I don't know what bro was thinking signing that fucking 360 deal, like he's ever won a gym battle first try, but he accepts the conditions. As he does so, another girl is revealed and seems to have taken over for battling responsibilities. They begin the one-on-one trainer battle of Aber versus Pikachu. Pikachu gets straight toyed with. Not only does Sabrina get Aber to dodge with teleport telepathically, but Sabrina straight instructs Aber to evolve. How do you just have that in your bag? Ash has the bright idea of thundershocking the whole arena so that Kadabra can't escape even with
tell your nigga to evolve.
Kadabra then psychically controls the thundershock, turns it into a dragon, and hits Pikachu with it.
I told y'all Psychic was so broken in this game, did I not?
Respectful. Imagine the scenes where he's slamming him on the ceiling and
what are you doing about this?
He even got him doing the name. Shit was so brutal that Ash actually surrendered. Did
you surrender?
Remember the agreement? This isn't just regular spinelessness. It's brain dead. This little girl then goes, haha, time to play, and shrinks them to put them in her doll city. As the gang is panicking inside, she's straight giggling and then pulls up, dribbling down the road like she's Chris Paul, talking about, I want to play catch, and then balls the ball towards them. This drastic ass situation, Ash has the nerve to go,
going on?
This ain't the damn time for jokes. Luckily, an unlikely savior in the form of the running man from earlier
teleports in and gets teleport in and out,
again to just quit and starts playing with him just to show Ash there's levels to this shit. Turns out he's a psychic too. Ash is desperate as hell though, so he crawls and grovels towards the man, hoping for some advice.
Pokemon, we got psychic duelists and Yu-Gi-Oh.
He can get a ghost type
what's going on with this shit? What's going on back then?
Which is exactly what he goes and does. After messing around in Lavender Tower, he finds the Pokemon equivalents of Ed, and Eddie, cackling and screaming watching prank videos. But are so unserious and even start trolling Ash once he finds them. Look what he does to Charmander. Whoa, bro. After Ash knocks himself out trying to capture them, the ghost Pokemon snatched his soul. After chilling with them for a bit, Ash decides to just leave without catching any of them. Like he completely forgot the mission. He didn't take out the Pokeball once. Luckily, Haunter decides he fucks with Ash enough to follow him around. So boom, we got a ghost type, even though Ash didn't technically catch him, and they head back to the gym for the rematch. The little girl puts on the same rules on the table, and after she sounds like Kadabra, Ash sends out Haunter. Or at least he tries to, cause Haunter is gone. Nowhere to be found. He baited them. I knew you should have caught him. Ash tries to get one of his starters to help, but every single one of them bitched out. What is good with Ash's Pokemon?
What are we doing?
This man surrenders again and tries to escape. This time, Brock and Misty are turned into actual dolls. Not just shrunk, but actual dolls. Before the running man is able barely to rescue Ash, leaving Brock and Misty at the mercy of the scary girl. The man then shows an old family picture of Sabrina and explains that she was a psychic child prodigy whose powers became too much, eventually causing her to split into Sabrina, the cold-hearted gym leader, and Sabrina, the playful, powerful little girl. Ash then connects the dots and says, hey, if you know so much about Sabrina and you have this family picture, you must be, yes, I am her photographer. I'm done. This is all great, but I'm thinking, where the fuck is Haunter? And here he is playing too damn much, damn near killing Team Rocket. Bro, not the time. After some pleading, he remembers the promise he made and agrees to help Ash. Ash returns for a third time where he finds Sabrina playing with Brock Doll and Misty Doll. Once again, Kadabra is sent out and Haunter is not here. Haunter's in the group chat, bro. Unreliable, unserious, just here for banter and vibes. But when it's time for action, Houdini! Fucking Houdini! Luckily, Pikachu decided to grow a pair and battle for Ash. Kadabra is dusting him at first, but Pikachu lands the first bit of damage in the past 3 episodes. But as quickly as my excitement rose, Sabrina dropped it off a fucking cliff.
Recover.
I said, honestly, bro, being a doll don't even sound bad. No bills, no responsibilities, no thoughts, just
none of that shit, bro. Just let it be, bro, at this point.
But Haunter, little Sabrina's like, hey, 2v1 ain't fair. But then the running man pulls up like, technically, Haunter isn't battling, so it's not against the rules. And I see the biggest load of bullshit I done ever seen. Haunter put on this weak-ass clown show, making his eyes come out of his mouth and some other shit. And for the first time ever, apparently, Sabrina actually laughs, which releases the 2-person curse or whatever. Wonderful. Love that for her. She's still winning that battle, though. But since she's linked telepathically with Kadabra, as we saw in the first battle, Kadabra is now laughing on the floor like he's at the damn Dave Chappelle show. And because of this, Kadabra is considered unable to battle, and Ash wins, earning the Marsh Match and returning everyone back to life. I can say wholeheartedly, this was didn't win, couldn't have
lost 3 times
twice, got his friends turned into dolls twice, took a comedy show from an uncaught Pokemon to win, and just overall Mickey Mouse. We gotta add the short.
He was never winning that.
So that one was stinky.
Jeez, bro, that was that, bro. She had one mon. Jesus Christ. Like, bro, see what I'm saying? Shit, low-key sorry, bro.
Quite the opposite of the beautifully scented. So before his battle, Ash and them pull up to a perfume shop, and Ash immediately offends everyone inside by calling perfume a ripoff because it turns men to zombies. Shit, he ain't lying. Basically dissed the whole culture to the point where he was denied entry into Erica's gym because the gym doubles as the supplier for that perfume shop. So in a surprising twist of allegiance, Ash is forced to team up with Team Rocket to teach Ash the art of disguises. It's a win-win. Ash needs to sneak in to battle Erica, and Team Rocket needs to sneak in to get the secret ingredient of the perfume so that they can make millions. After they get into the gym, where Erica's hosting a class, we get a quick backstory of Gloom, using a stinky defense mechanism to save Erica from a Grimer when she was young. Unprompted, reveals Ash's disguise.
Motherfucker, bro.
Like,
how do we have him?
It's a 3v3 battle beginning with Bulbasaur versus Tango. Bulbasaur gets diffed pretty quickly, and I'm like, brother, get that fucking Charmander out. It's like he listened, because that's exactly what he did. Charmander did his thing, because a quick flamethrower and Skull Bash dealt with the switch to Gloom. Erica then sends out Gloom, and I wish I was lying when I say this Gloom, without any instructions, just releases a putrid smell. Mind you, this is not a move, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, this is not a move, but it one-shots Charmander! If you played the Gen 1 games or the remakes, you know a fire type means barbecue chicken.
Yeah, that's free wins.
Let your best option go out like that is crazy. As Ash is planning how to somehow get a win here, Team Rocket come in from the rafters and just commit arson, lighting the whole grass gym on fire. Oh my god, look at this! Pikachu, this isn't the time for gardening! After everyone escapes, Erica reveals that Gloom is still stuck in. Ash volunteers to go in to save Gloom. At first, Gloom is so scared that it releases the stench, but after seeing Ash's persistence to save it, stops the smell, and we all know what it means if Ash does an act of kindness to save the gym. A free gym badge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not gonna lie, he didn't win. He might have won, but throwing Charmander to a non-move, this gets a 1 out of 10. I'm sorry. Mickey Mouse is shit as well. We gotta add the gloves. They'll be firefighter though. Next up is
that was terrible.
This gym was just me, fucking boring. But here's the gist. Ash and them wander into a ninja lair with hella traps where they find this ninja warrior named Aya. She challenges Ash to a battle and goes on her before a smoke bomb appears, revealing Koga, the gym leader who is Aya's older brother. After Brock unsuccessfully asks for Aya's hand in marriage, simping ass! Ash challenges Koga to a gym.
I'm not mad at it, bro.
Venonat are sent out, and Venonat instantaneously evolves. Someone teach Ash that method because he needs it. Pidgeotto then gets shit on, and Charmander is sent out next. But before anything of meaning can happen, who shows up but these motherfuckers? Bro, not gonna lie, this shit is getting old. I don't know how, but this just gotta be racist. Team Rocket do what they do best and execute a lame-ass plan to steal all the Pokemon. And for some reason, we get some time dedicated to Psyduck's character development, where he saves the day finally after pissing Misty off for so long. Koga and Aya even start start glazing, offering to trade their Venonats and Venomoths for it. Can't lie, I lost respect for them for that shit, bro. Ash and Koga run a quick one-on-one rematch of Charmander and Golbat. All it took was a couple flamethrowers, and bro was gone. And boom, that's the badge. Can't lie, he won fair and square. Technically was losing the first time before it was interrupted, but still fully won. But damn, Koga was ass. Good win, pretty unimpressive. I'ma give him a 7. And Mickey gon' stay untouched. Can't lie, I need a gym battle to like ignite something in me. This one is way more interesting. So unlike the previous gyms, this one is located on an island. Cinnabar's been reduced from a trainer location to a tourist attraction, so the gang struggles to find the gym in the first place. And then in comes this hippie, who seems to know a lot, but only gives advice and riddles. The gym stands alone, abandoned and bare. Trapping and napping is what happens in this lair. A bando! Misty, what the fuck do you know about some bando, Misty? And goddamn, they ain't lying. Seems like the gym has been long retired. Saddened by the news, later in the night, everyone struggles to find somewhere to sleep, since every place is booked with all these tourists. They even find a hotel that Gary rented out for himself and all his cheerleaders. Gary even taunts Ash by saying, hey, if you spin around 3 times fast and say I'm a little bitch, I might get a room for you. And look at Pikachu, bruh. Ash is like, Pikachu, if you don't lock the fuck in and have some damn shame. Ash then remembers that the hippie gave him a business card for his inn, but that it was in a riddle form too. Look to the swing and you might be in shock. My inn's up above where the Wi-Fi'd get blocked. And boom, top of the mountain. Good shit, Misty. After being given a free stay at the inn, the hippie and the gang get a phone call that the Pokemon lab's been robbed. They pull up and Pikachu does what he does best, and get these motherfuckers Team Rocket blasting off again. And as a reward for doing so, Blaine reveals that there's a secret gym for Ash to challenge. Hotter than the blocks is the spot for your next fight, filled with more fluid than your bitch last night. Blaine's getting too comfortable with these riddles, bro.
Chill.
Ponder over the riddle while chilling in some hot springs. Then Togepi messing about slams on a Gyarados head, which opens up a secret entrance. They go in to explore and they find a stadium! Yeah! Turns out the answer was Volcano. And who was waiting for them but the hippie? Show me a granny to turn me to a eater. All along I've been Blaine, the fire-type gym leader. Hello! Now that the jig is up, Ash and Blaine begin their 3-on-3 battle. We begin with Ninetales versus Squirtle, and the battle starts with Ninetales fire spinning and Squirtle, bruh. And I kid you not, Squirtle not only lost the game clash, but also got smoked by Fire Smith. As a water type, you just gotta lock in, bro. And look at how he comes out of his shell. Yo! Bro didn't think, bro. This dude is dead. Next up is Rhydon versus Charizard. You know how this lazy-ass lizard be, bruh. I looked at this Rhydon like, nigga, how about you ride on this dick? He flew out of the arena and took a nap. Lazy ass. What is a Rhydon doing in a fire-type gym anyways? Pikachu sent out next, and after struggling with some Thunderbolts, for obvious reasons, Ash eventually finds Rhydon's horn as a weak spot and aims for that instead for a critical hit. Blaine then sends out Magma from not his Pokeball, but from the lava in the arena. Bro was straight swimming in it. That cold-ass entrance. Shows I'm not watching. Speaking of which, has no one deeped that if any of Ash's Pokemon get knocked out of the arena, they just straight up melt and die? Where are the regulations? And right on cue, after some back and forth, Magmar hits Pikachu with a Fire Blast and leaves bro hanging for his damn life.
That nigga tried to stand there and take that shit. That's on him. He knows what a dodger means. No way he sat there and tried to take a Fire Blast head on. There's no way. But these long ass ads, bruh. Trying to watch my video. Do not care about this. Let's go.
Shit was so tragic that Ash surrendered the battle. Shit, this is the first one I can't really blame, bro. He sent out a water type and his 2 strongest mons. A smooth game plan, but a shot just wasn't falling. Before he could challenge for a rematch, Team Rocket decided that Magmar is so different that they need to steal him instead. So they got the smart idea of trying to freeze him. But when that shit doesn't work, obviously, they start panicking and start shooting that shit willy-nilly. Like, look at them. What the fuck is you cooking? The chain reaction of quick freezing all this volcanic rock can result in hella cracks and even an eruption. And look how Team Rocket steady caused all this mess just to bounce. This gotta be the weakest reason to blast off. They just leave behind a fucking eruption? I'm tight. So the lava starts to flow in and Blaine gets Magmar to try and block the crater. They're told only rock types and fire types will be able to withstand the heat. So Ash tries to get Charizard to help, but he just ain't going for it. He said, I'll move crack before I move rocks. Now let me take the snap. Magmar's failed efforts must have inspired bro or someone, because he decided to pitch in a little bit eventually. And I can't lie, they started going crazy. Everyone starts to pitch in a little bit and they eventually close the gap. And Ash has the audacity to be like, hey, since I helped out, will I get a volcano badge now? Man, does this look like a damn charity? Fuck you mean can I get a volcano badge now? I'm supposed to reward you because you avoided death for all of us? I'm like, right. Someone finally gets it. All of these handouts all season, no wonder Gary got 10 of them shits. Thankfully, Ash is granted a rematch instead. I think Gary actually won them hoes. And Charizard actually wanted the smoke with Magmar, so he volunteered to battle instead of Pikachu. Thank God.
Alright,
finally. God, bro would have lost. Like, look how Charizard handles this Fire Blast. Pikachu just ain't doing that. Plus, the ability to fly above the lava from pillar to pillar, and he a fire type, it's just good looks. Shit ain't all sweet though, because after a Skull Bash, Magmar grabs Charizard and nosedives into the lava. If that was Pikachu, he'd be dead. I just convinced Charizard is finished or something, but look at him fly into the sky. Yeah. And look how
the
shocked
goat
Blaine
right
is, like he really wanted to kill bro. Charizard hits Magmar with a seismic toss, flying around the world, making bro dizzy before slamming him into the lava.
Damn.
Oh my god. And that granted bro
Hey.
his win. I can't lie, this battle was beautiful. Completely overpowered. Badge wasn't handed to him even though he did some acts of service. Charizard went crazy even though he swam in some lava. My only knock is that it took 2 tries.
Hey.
I'm gonna give this a strong 9 out of 10. And now it's time for the finale. The 8th and final gym badge.
That was a
ladies and
good.
gentlemen.
So too far,
What are
only
we
2
cooking
badges
for
have
this
been
one?
really
As Ash
earned
is getting ready to enter the Viridian City
by
gym,
battling.
but Gary Oak shows up with his Ferrari and his cheer squad and basically says, Ash, let me tell you what I'm gonna do right now. I already got 10 badges, but I'm so bored that I'm about to walk into this gym that you're about to face and beat it just because I'm that dude. And then he cuts in front of him and walks in. Gary Oak walks in and is met with none other than Giovanni for the 3v3 gym battle. Gary sends out Nidoking and Arcanine to deal with Giovanni's Golem and King very easily. Gary starts to get cocky, like, hey, ain't you supposed to be the Pablo Escobar of this region? How the hell you losing this bad? With your trash ass. And Giovanni responded to this in possibly the most gangster way possible. He stands up, ushered for a secret door to be opened, and reveals his 3rd Pokemon to be released. An armored Mewtwo. Mind you, no one knows what this thing is other than Giovanni. I covered this story in depth, but unfortunately it's no longer with us. But anyways, Mewtwo obviously deals with all of Gary's Pokemon so dominantly that it leaves him whimpering. Yuck.
Hell no.
Now I'm thinking, okay, how will this work for Ash? Because God knows he ain't beating
ain't
no
no
damn
way.
Mewtwo.
Hell
thinking,
no.
Okay, maybe if Charizard put some respect on him,
Maybe-
Pikachu
nah,
might
he-
get the
even
short
that-
circuit,
nah,
the
it's a Mewtwo.
suit. Shit,
Hell no.
Hunter might have to leave the Chappelle show and get back in the lab, but all
Maybe.
those tactics ain't mean shit. Because, oh, conveniently, Giovanni got an emergency call and somehow needs Mewtwo to deal with it.
Oh,
what
really?
could the third have
What
been?
could it be?
Thanos?
I'm
So
saying,
who does he
bro,
leave
what
behind
could
to
that
hold
have
down the
been?
gym for Ash's battle?
To protect the world from devastation.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell nah, bro. Y'all bullshitting. Y'all done let the worst guards of all time protect the Earth
Bro,
badge.
do you think
What
this
is
is every
this? Ash is
episode?
already 50-0 against these idiots. They don't even know what they're doing. Sending out all 3 Pokemon at once. Look at them trying to be slick too by connecting damage from the battle to an electrical shock
Why?
system. These dumbasses did it on both sides. Look! And as soon as Ash gets the upper hand, they send out 2 more of their own Pokemon.
What?
This is a 5v3 now. And Ash still whoops them so bad that they blast off and drop the badge. Oh my god, bro. I don't even know what to give this sad excuse of a gym battle. No Giovanni, no Mewtwo, no Sauce, no threat. He did win a 5v3, but it was Team Rock. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. As for Mickey, hell yes, it was Mickey Mouse. Both ears, brother. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yes, bro. That's me. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Every Ash's gym battle performance rated. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below with your thoughts or vote on the community poll on what you want to see next. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Hey, chat. It's gonna end it here too. But that shit with Mickey, bro. I think only 2 out of the 8 badges were actually like earned through battling. Obviously, you do kind act and service, whatever the fuck, right? You know, it's reward. No, nigga. Battling is what it's for. Not no good deeds. Cause nigga, if that was me, I would have been had all them shits. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Comment below, and I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a nice day. Peace.